Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Leo, whose correlating major arcana card is the Strength card. This is the Artist card, here to represent you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can pull from the well of infinite creativity. So Leo, this is a new spread, one of mine. Again, it's about intuition. So with this first row here with the archetype cards, this is what self-introspection holds the untapped intuitive energy. We're going to follow up with the cards of truth and the Lenormand cards for more clarity. The second row here with the spirit messages, this is what part of this new insight holds the key to unlocking the intuitive energy. And this third row is with the creativity oracle, how should I begin the introspection? And then last but not least, we're going to ask, how else would Source guide you in order to get the most out of this message? So we're going to go deeper still, and just a little bit deeper to find out how to tap that intuitive energy that you've got stored. So let's find out what self-introspection holds the untapped intuitive energy. Let's find out where it is for you, Leo. Mentor. Well, this is kind of up your alley, isn't it? Leos are so big with their energy and always willing to share and help others in your light attributes. So let's see what the light attribute here is. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Okay, so you've got something to share. The shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. So that would be something of the more egotistical big personality. So even though we all go through these yin and yang, dark and light and shadow. So perhaps your intuitive energies lie somewhere in between, and that it's time to tap them. So let's find out how. Now that we know where it is in your mentorship, or how you are with what you share, how you share it, who you share it with, and how good you feel about that, and how well you're doing with it. So let's take a little deeper look with the cards of truth. King of Hearts, you got the Grandpa card. This is absolutely fabulous for you to get here, because this tells me that you are all about the sharing, that you love it, that you are good at it, and you know how to do it well. So that's incredibly beautiful to get here, because kings are transformation. It's through circumstance, yes, and it's understanding that you need to let go of a lower self in order to step into a higher vibration. This is really awesome. It's pretty serious. Kings are serious cards, so it's an emotional transformation through a revelation about yourself, and to let go of some limitation beliefs, and you either let them go completely, or you just deconstruct and sift through it, save those nuggets that come up for you, and move on. Because the kings, and this is around the emotions, so it's something that you feel very connected to. The kings hold the energy of the 7s, 8s, and 9s. So 7s are that destruction, if you will. Those tower moments where, the rug gets pulled out from under you and but you've got what you need to embrace it and stay standing. And then the eights, which is looking around and figuring out, oh, well, even though this all fell apart, that looks interesting. I'm going to go and check that out. I'm going to see if there's anything over there for me. That's the eights. That's that Rahu. And then the nines, when you get there and you're sorting everything through and you're in this new thing, you're like, oh, that just made me think of something totally different that I thought that I had so figured out. And look at this. I got to let that go and think differently now about it. I love the Kings for that, because it's this really grounded, mature attitude. And I mean, it's like you're at the top of your game with the Kings. So you're going to do that really well. Okay, let's look at the Lenormand card. You got the Mountain. So this is big. This is a big deal. It's a big, not that easy deal. So it's something emotional. It's something that you are needing to take a look at through this mentorship, how you conduct yourself through this, how you share basically with your peeps, if you are a teacher, your students, and how to start thinking about it a little differently. It's not going to be an easy journey, but the Kings would not have that any other way. You need courage. It says here, confront the mountain as you would a fierce foe. To avoid your defeat, strike hard. All right, to avoid your defeat, strike hard the first blow. This clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. Courage and persistence are all you would need. So that is definitely a king. That's what kings do. Wow. What strength there is in this reading already, Leo. My gosh, it is so you. Yeah, okay. So now we know where the intuitive energy is. Let's see how we're going to start to tap it. Let's find out what the key is. What part of this new insight holds the key to unlocking this intuitive energy? Where do we start the begin? Oh, self-sabotage. What an interesting card for you. Of course, it's the self-sabotage. Isn't it always? when it's this big, you start to question. So let's see. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Yeah, that's a tough one. So you're reminded to stay in that freshness around your thoughts. It's a good idea to write them down, honestly. Put them in a 1 through 10 or how many ever it takes. And just do those affirmations. Find some things that really support you through this, because you're clearly going to have that self-sabotage there to talk. That self-talk that's not going to be helpful. So, yeah, and clearly this is asking a lot of you around your mentorship as to how you're going to be passing on that wisdom. So even the negative self-talk can be a part of that wisdom that you share, right? I mean, what better? Two sides of the coin, right? You got to know that everybody does that. So there's nothing new, nothing of a revelation here. It's part of the process, and when you understand that and you can look at it with that curiosity and kindness instead of that negative talk, you can just be supportive of, okay, that I need to listen to. I'm listening. I'm even going to write it down. I'm going to pay real close attention to it. I'll have a cup of tea over it. I'll go meditate on it. However, I am not going to totally buy into it. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to have a nice deep look, and then I will glean from it what I need, what would make a good lesson, and put that in my toolbox. Okay, let's see what the cards of truth have for you. The Eight of Spades. I love this card. This card is all about the depth of a meditation, the depth of introspection. It is like the perfect card for you to get here, Leo, because this is all about sorting your messages through, understanding them clearly, taking them to heart like a king, and handling it in a noble fashion. Eights are that Rahu that we were talking about, where to go, delving into what to experience and experiment in, something new, something different, something that is off the fallout of that 7, 8, and 9 that the kings embody. So here you are, and it is all about your mental and physical strengths. Going to find a remedy and a cure that's going to really bring in that balance for you with that inner voice. Wow. Okay, let's look at the Lenormand. You get the Gentleman card. This is so perfect. This is just bringing that positivity to the whole reading. It is here to help me with my words to deliver this message to you. So, yay. I'll try to do it justice. And thank you to my daimon, my muse, my spirit guides, and I will do the best that I can for you. Yes. All right, let's find out what we have here in the Creativity Oracle, and how should you begin the begin? How do you begin this introspection? Ooh, new start. This is such a kingly, noble read for you, Leo. It is so that lion, finding that inner strength to balance out this huge part of you. It says sometimes we must realize that we have done what we have done needs to be discarded, and we must start anew. Sometimes we must realize that what we have done needs to be discarded, and we must make a new start. Wow, butterflies and angels. Yeah. Okay. Revelations here. Spirit guides. Daimons. Muses. All here to help you delve into that Rahu and begin again. Something new. So the self-sabotage needs to transform. We're going to do that through this meditation, this deep healing remedies and cures, and find out what you need to deconstruct through circumstance to step into that higher vibration of you. Wow. Five of Clubs. So the fives are busy. Fives do a lot of work, a lot of sorting through. So here's your challenge. It's a great card. The Five of Clubs is this Jupiter energy for number one. That is like very joyful. It's like you take pride. It's interesting. You're happy to do the work. It's fun. You glean from everything that you put your focus on, but it doesn't always mean that it is the thing that's gonna work, because fives are learning through trial and error. So you sort through everything that doesn't work in order to find the thing that does. But while you're sorting through all of those things, you come across all kinds of really lovely things to put in the toolbox, and they come back and help later. So here you are. This is intellectual pursuits. So you are going to begin the begin of something very interesting and new. So it is change. It is seeking that spiritual knowledge, really. It's this great opportunity to grow spiritually and to start making the right choices through trial and error. So lots of information for you to glean here. Yeah, if it were me, I would be taking a notebook and pencil with me everywhere I go. And because you never know when it's going to strike. You've got your phone, you could take notes on it there, but do, because they're going to come fast and furious. It is a very energetic card to get in this spot. So this is how you begin. It is going to strike you like a wave of lightning. And clearly it is going to be about how you are going to be stepping into that higher vibration. And no, not an easy thing to do, but it is going to be so worthwhile. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the garden in reverse. So the garden is where you are comfortable with your peeps. This is like a safe haven. So it's in reverse. So this is going to be some time that you're going to need to take for yourself. This is something that you're not going to want to share too quickly. You're going to want to have that simmer a little bit and just really get into this deep introspection of yourself. That's what that 8 is all about. Time out. It's the Hangman card it relates to in the tarot. So the Hangman, that is looking at that. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the Hangman. The Hangman are the red suits. The dark suit is the Chariot. So this is the Fast and Furious Rodeo card. It is 2 cards that say you're going to be getting these revelations in a very fast and furious manner. So get ready, and yeah, I don't know how you get ready for that, but it's going to be a new beginning. So something that you're going to embrace, though. You're going to love it, and you're going to see so much that it's going to really take you to some higher vibration of self with all of this knowledge, that the only way that you can get there is to explore and to begin. Wow. All right, let's see what this is. One more from Spirit. How would you, Spirit, guide in order to get the most out of this message? Ascension. Oh my God, this is you going into a higher self. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Wow, Leo, you are on your way, baby. Yeah, very nice. All right, let's see what we get for the dice. Okay, so we've got the 10th house here. This is all about your career, your public standing. It's you doing you in the public sense. Great mentor card, because you would need to be out there doing your thing with your people. You've got the Aquarius. This is you seeing the bigger picture, doing the betterment for all. And let's see. You got Mercury. Ooh, interesting. Communications. Gosh, this is just so beautiful. With the Ascension card, around a mentorship, you are really stepping into something much bigger, more grounded for yourself. Wow, to share. Beautiful, Leo. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. Enjoy, I hope. And yeah, go deep. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. And as always, happy creating.